Okay, so yesterday we talked about the rubric and how you get a certain score on the rubric, okay? And I wanted to show you what your score is, okay? So pretty good. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually go through yours, and I'm going to have you read it out loud, and while you're reading, I'm going to listen for those places where you actually said. The article stated, or in the article it said, so I'm going to listen for that citation, and I'm also going to be listening for the places where you actually explained how Harriet Tubman helped the slaves get to freedom, or how the Underground Railroad helped the slaves get to freedom, okay? And then we'll figure out what we might do to make some improvements, okay? Okay, so I'd like you to begin reading out loud, and read loudly, please.
Okay. Harriet Tubman helped a lot when it came to the Underground Railroad. In fact, she was a conductor to lead slaves. The text states it was important that neither she nor any escapees ever got caught. That never happened, so all her secrets remain safe. This means that she was really good at what she does because they never got caught. Another reason Harriet Tubman helped the Underground Railroad is she was deeply committed to leading others. The text states, like the biblical Moses, she was deeply committed to leading others. One way the slaves escaped is a girl might cut her hair and wear pants, and a boy might put on a dress.
Okay, great, good. Okay, so as you were reading, I heard a couple of places where you referenced the articles. So right here, where in line 3 you've got the text states, and then I'm looking again, where's the next one? Okay, in line 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In line 9, you've got the text states, and then I thought there was another one. Where is it? Do you see it? Okay, I thought I heard 3. So here's one. I'm just going to put a little number 1 there. Text states, and then okay, well there's 1, so I'll just put a 2 there. I could have sworn I heard another one. Maybe we'll find it. Okay, so tell me the ways that she or the Underground Railroad actually helped. What did you write in here that is proof of that? Let's start at the top and just go through. Harriet Tubman helped a lot when it came to the Underground Railroad. Does that tell how? Okay, so keep going. Why don't we take it line by line and we'll make sure.
In fact, she was a conductor to lead slaves. The state text, it was important that neither she nor any escapees ever got caught. That never happened, so all her secrets remain safe. This means that she was really good at what she does because they never got caught.
Okay, so let's stop there and let's just examine those sentences, because you did reference the text, which is great. Are any of those sentences explain how? Okay, so I'm going to put a box around this like we did yesterday just to help me remember, but I'm not going to underline anything, and I can underline, no, I can't, because it doesn't really explain how. Okay, so then let's pick up here another reason.
Another reason Harriet Tubman helped the Underground Railroad is she was deeply committed to leading others.
Okay, stop right there for a second, because now you're talking about a reason why she helped. Okay, you said another reason Harriet Tubman helped the Underground Railroad, but now our prompt didn't say give reasons why she helped. Our prompt says explain how she helped. So that's making me a little bit fuzzy. Okay, so it's sort of like you threw that in, which is great information, but it made me kind of confused, because up here you didn't talk about why she helped, and then here you said another reason that she helped. Okay, so then start here, the text states, and let's go from that.
Okay, the text states, like the biblical Moses, she was deeply committed to leading others. One way the slaves escaped is a girl might cut her hair and wear pants, and a boy might put on a dress.
Okay, so looking at this part now, the text states, and then you've got this, Like the biblical Moses, she was deeply committed to leading others. So does that explain how? Not exactly. So even though you're saying that the text states that, you go further here, and I'm wondering, because I'm not looking at the text right this minute, but does this part about girls cutting their hair and boys wearing pants, was that part of this biblical Moses thing? I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thinking on this. You are referencing the text, but you're talking about this biblical Moses and that she was committed to leading others because she cared. But that, again, doesn't answer the question of how did she do it. The next sentence, however, one way the slaves escaped, and now you're telling me how she helped or how they were able to get away. So I did not score your paper, another teacher did. Okay, so what I'm looking at right now is, and I'm asking you too, is I'm seeing two places where you actually reference the text. In both places, the thing that follows doesn't exactly answer the prompt, which said to explain how she helped.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So once we get way down to the bottom, I'm seeing this one place where you're explaining how they escaped, changing their appearance. So in terms of scoring it using this rubric, how do you think, based on what we've talked about, how would you score yourself?
Probably a 2.
Okay, well, let's look at a 2 and see what that means. It says that you would have cited one piece of evidence, and you would have a place where, let's see, one citation and one place that explains how. Okay, so but it doesn't match up.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably here.
Yeah.
So we need to make it better. So what are we going to do to make it better? Because this is great. You're referencing the text. That part's good. I'm glad that you're including that. But what are we going to do? We can use some of this possibly, but what specifics are we going to do in order to bring our paper up to a better score, but more importantly, to address the prompt?
Probably more evidence that has to do with how she helped.
Okay. Write down some more evidence of how she actually helped. Good. What else?
Use more than the text states, like more, like, instead of the text states every time, change it up.
Okay, you could change it up, but also when you find those other pieces of evidence that explain how, that's when you say the text states, or in the article it said, and make sure you connect that.
Okay.
Okay? And then that's going to be great. So I want you to work on your revision and on a separate sheet of paper.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.